I'm live. Hello, everybody. I am live. So I'm here to bring you this week's comic books. It's Tuesday. Tomorrow is new book day. And I'm going to go through all the comics and show you what's coming out. And graphic novels and trade paperbacks and probably big hardcovers. Bunch of stuff. Bunch of cool stuff. Hello, somebody. I see you. I see you there. How's everybody doing? I'm going to start with DC. So here's a fun little bit of nonsense. DC Comics, there's a new distributor, UCS, and instead of ordering a month ahead like you do with Diamond, you have to order your books every single Sunday night, which is different. The final order cutoff for everybody else is Monday night. And DC said, no, we don't want to do that. We're going to make it more difficult. So now you're going to have to do 2 FOC final order cutoffs. And ours is going to be on Sunday instead of Monday when you usually do it. So that's cool. So I was not feeling well, so I missed an FOC. And then I went immediately the next morning to place the order for all the books that I needed that week. And hi, Action Figure Expert. Hello, Mr. JD. What's up? How you doing today? I'm great. Except for I didn't get half of my DC books. Because even though I ordered them the very next morning, they only sent me half of the books. And they say the other ones will be coming eventually. So that's great. But let's see. I'll start off with Strange Adventures #5 is coming out. This book is awesome. If you're not reading Tom King's Strange Adventures, you're missing out. I am not a huge fan of everything that he does, but Strange Adventures is real good. So there's 2 different covers, one by Doc Shaner and one by Mitch Gerrits. Yeah, I can't recommend this book highly enough. It's really, really, really good. I really love it. Let's see. And what else did I get from DC? Booster Gold. They're putting out these really nice little hardcovers. So they're putting out the Booster Gold Dan Jurgens Future Lost collection, which is a lot of fun. I remember reading this way back in the day. Booster Gold Future Lost features timeless tales featuring the best superhero you've never heard of by Dan Jurgens, Booster Gold's legendary creator. Collect stories from Booster Gold 13 to 25, Millennium 3, 4, 6, and 7, Action Comics number 594, and Secret Origins 35. How does this distributor for DC Comics have a catalog like previews? They have an online catalog, but nothing, it's not a catalog that I can hand to my customers like Diamond sends me. Diamond, they're great because they send me big previews, and then there's a Marvel previews and a DC previews. It's all in print, and I can hand it to a person, and they can flip through it and be like, I want this and this and this. DC has stopped doing that, so now there's only a digital version of their online catalog. So they're up to all sorts of shenanigans that don't make me giggle. Let's see. And a reprint of Dark Knight's Death Metal. Shazam #14 comes out this week. Oh, and it looks like Superboy Prime is back. Huh. That's kind of cool. I haven't read a single issue of this Shazam series by Jeff Johns, but I like Jeff Johns. It was coming out so infrequently that I kind of lost track of it. Yeah, 2 different covers for #14. I'm really curious about this Superboy Prime. So yeah. And the one I'm really excited about, Hellblazer Rise and Fall #1 It's a black label book, so it's oversized. It's got the spot varnish on the text there. Yeah, I read this and I did a Thunder Round 60-second review of it on the YouTube channel. So you can go watch that. It's like 7 minutes. So yeah, there's 2 different covers of that as well by Derek Robertson. And this looks like, oh, what's his name? He did Batman Damned. Lieber Mayho. So yeah. I'm really bummed that Hellblazer, the main series, got canceled. And for the kids, Supergirl Cosmic Adventures in the 8th Grade, they're finally reprinting this, which is super cute. It's been out of print for a little while, and they made a nice little collection of it. Just super cute. And Powers is back by Brian Michael Bendis and Michael Avon Oeming. Powers, the best ever. Which, let's see, to celebrate the 20th anniversary of the Eisner Award-winning Cops and Capes comic Powers, original creators Brian Michael Bendis and Michael Avon Oeming have reunited for the most significant Powers story ever. Okay, good. So it's not a collection, it's a brand new story. It's kind of cool. It's big. It's a big OGN. Hi, Callie. How's it going? And then another thing I'm really excited about, speaking of reprints from the 80s with the Booster Gold, my man, Wally West, finally has a nice reprint of his first issues of him taking over as the Flash after the Crisis on Infinite Earths where Barry Allen died. And this is Wally West taking over the cowl and the boots. And I remember kind of being impressed by this because when it was coming out in issues, it struck me how much of a jerk Wally West is. He wins the lottery and he's like a billionaire and he's just a real jerk about it. And so it was kind of cool to watch this young, impetuous, kind of douchey character grow up and become one of my favorite Flashes ever. So I love this. This is wonderful. Things are going good. Nice, fresh dew. Thank you. Look sharp. Thank you so much, Callie. I also got some blue eyeliner. Can't really see it. I've been looking for red eyeliner, but you can't. It's hard to find. I have to use like lip liner because I can't find red eyeliner. So sadly, that's all of the DC stuff that I have for this week so far. Apparently, they're sending me the rest of my stuff. I'm just waiting for it. It hasn't arrived yet. And it's super frustrating. And I spent so many hours contacting UCS to try and get my books. Because here's the funny thing. I ordered them the very next day after the oh, I can't see the eyeliner. It's blue. Yeah, even though I placed my orders just several hours after the final order cutoff, everything was listed as back ordered, which means they only sent me half of my books. But when you check the website right now, it says that all of the books are available currently. So because I ordered my books a month ago, but a couple hours too late, it's taking longer to get those books than if I had actually just ordered the books and they had put them in a box and shipped them to me. Infuriating. So that's the DC situation. Hopefully the rest of my books will be coming in tomorrow, maybe the day after. I don't know. But there's plenty more coming. All right. Need those. All right, so from Diamond Comics, this is my delivery from Diamond. Alien, the original screenplay #2, I really enjoyed the first issue. Thematically, it's the same, but the characters are different. The alien design is different, but the art is wonderful. I was really surprised at how good the art is for this type of book, which is just sort of like, it seems kind of like a throwaway where it's like, hey, we have this unused script that no one ever produced. Let's make a comic out of it. And they don't usually get this level of talent on it, but it is a great looking book. I'm trying to see if there's anything that I could show you. That's like top tier art. Fingers crossed Wonder Woman 760 arrives. Yep. Ascender, number 12 from Jeff Lemire and Dustin Nguyen, which is a sequel to the long-running Descender series. Now it's Ascender. Callie, you can tell Cody his backtrack. Number 6 is here. Bitter Root number 10, which actually just won the 2020 Eisner Award for the best continuing series. We just did this for book club maybe about 2 months ago. We did volume 1. And it was pretty cool. I liked it a lot. Basically, it's a family of a black family of monster hunters. In the 1920s, I think. Another big release this week, Black Widow number 1 by one of my new favorite writers, Kelly Thompson. She's not a new writer, but she's a new favorite of mine because I really enjoy what she's been doing on Captain Marvel. And then that Star miniseries, which was an offshoot from Captain Marvel. But now she's doing Black Widow. And I read it the other night, and I really enjoyed it. It's a really solid spy thriller mystery. That reminds me a little bit of, what was that movie with Gina Davis? The Long Kiss Goodnight. So, yeah, this is off to a good start. Good first issue. I really like it. And there's a couple of different covers. That one was from Adam Hughes. And then there is this one, which is from the Super War video game, I guess. Alternate cover. There's one by J. Scott Campbell. Callie says, Kelly Thompson is legit. You're right. Oh, and then there's this cover. Just very dynamic. Very cool. I don't know who this cover's by, but I like it. Let's see. Let's see if it tells me in the back. J. Scott Campbell, Travis Charest, Kim Jacinto, Ed McGuinness, J.G. Jones, Gerald Perrell. I'm not sure which one this is, but it's nice. And then there's another variant cover, which is a Fortnite cover somehow. Oh, I guess the person in the back is a Fortnite character. It's just, if that's not Black Widow, it's weird that you would have a woman on the cover who's not Black Widow. So yeah, that's strange. All right, so that's Black Widow number 1. Also coming out is Joss Whedon's Buffy the Vampire Slayer series, number 17. Giles looking all sad. 2 different covers on that one as well. This one's by Marguerite Sauvage. Man of Mystery themed Austin Powers cover. Oh, and then another variant cover, which is pretty cool. That's pretty rad. I like that cover. All right. Cable number 4, part of the Path to X of Swords, 10 of Swords. Attack of the Space Knights. I didn't realize that the X of Swords, the 10 of Swords, was a reference to tarot cards. I don't know that much about tarot cards, but we were watching a show last night called Halt and Catch Fire, season 4, is the final episode. And one of the characters goes to get a tarot card reading, and the 10 of Swords comes up. And I was like, now I get that reference. I'm like Steve Rogers. If you like Conan, the Cimmerian, People of the Black Circle, part 1. And let's see. Die number 13 hits shelves tomorrow. From Kieran Gillen, co-creator of The Wicked and Divine and Phonogram, and a really good run of the Young Avengers. This is about a group of kids who are D&D players, and one of them makes an actual realm. Like, they somehow is able to make the D&D realm that they go into real. So they're able to go to that realm and visit it with their real bodies. And they disappear for a while, and when they come back, one of them is missing. And then they grow up, and they get back together to go jump back into that fictional world and try and save their friend that they left behind. Pretty fun. It's got 2 covers as well. Can be, if you're not a reader of Die, it can be difficult to figure out what the title of the book is from the cover treatment. D-I-E. Number 13. It's not the most intuitive and customer-friendly cover. And they all do that. All of the covers of that book. But it's cool. Yeah, baby. Very shagadelic, says Action Figure Expert. You know, I remember I had rented the Austin Powers movie and a movie called Striking Distance starring Bruce Willis. And I put in Austin Powers, and I got about 10 minutes in, and I was like, oh, this movie's just the worst. I hate this movie. I want this movie to die. I took it out, and I put in Striking Distance, and I watched that. And it was fine. It was like a whatever Bruce Willis action flick. And it wasn't until later that I was watching Austin Powers with a group of friends, and I was like, oh, this is hilarious. I was just in a bad mood. All right, next up. Oh my goodness. It's the final chapter of Empyre. The main series, Empyre by Al Ewing and Valerio Schiti. And this has been great. Everybody on the podcast that we do has really been enjoying this more than we thought we would. So I'm really curious to see how this wraps up and what it leads into next. And there's a couple of different covers. This one by Jimmy Chung, which is the main cover, which I just showed you. And this one of Thor, which I don't... Is this Megan Hetrick? Look at this cover. Man. I think that's Megan Hetrick. Looking at the way the face is drawn. How do I find who did it? Let's see. Jimmy Chung, Mike McCone, Michael Cho, Tony Daniel, Alexander Lozano. I guess I'm wrong. Not Megan. It's not Hetrick. Megan Hetrick. Man. Anyway, it's wonderful. Love that. And there's another. There's a Captain Marvel variant. Very interesting style. You need to watch the 2 sequels. Oh, yeah, no, I've seen all the Austin Power movies. I didn't like number 2, but I love 3. I thought 3 was hilarious. And I really like, Scotty. What's his name? Seth Green. I love Seth Green in Austin Powers 3. He's having so much fun. It's ridiculous. All right. Another Empyre tie-in for Fantastic Four number 23. Boop, 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 boop. Got a bunch of those. Firepower number 3 is out from Robert Kirkman and Chris Samnee. Chris Samnee being one of my all-time favorite illustrators. You can see he's still in motion and his cheek is still... You can see the indent from being punched. And I just read Mark Waid and Chris Samnee's Black Widow series, which I highly recommend. It is so, so good. I loved it. It's 12 issues. It's a nice one and done. You're in, you're out. But a lot of it is silent because Chris Samnee is so good at the choreography, drawing Black Widow's choreography when she fights and everything. Highly recommend it. It is a really underrated Black Widow series. Just awesome. It's my favorite Black Widow series. All right. Guardians of the Galaxy, number 6 by Al Ewing and Marcio Takara. Oh, Nova looking sad. Why are you so sad, Nova? This looks like a Raphael Albuquerque cover. But I'm not sure it is. The way they draws the hair looks very much... Oh, yep, Raphael Albuquerque. From American Vampire fame. Hey, Noel, what's up, buddy? What did you miss? A bunch of stuff. Strange Adventures. I only got half of my DC books. I'm furious. Hellblazer. The Flash Wally West. Empyre number 6. You were right. It's the last issue. Firepower number 3. Whole bunch of stuff. They're finally wrapping up Hawkeye Freefall, the miniseries by Matt Rosenberg and Otto Schmidt, which was a bucket of fun. I think we all enjoyed this on the podcast as well, which is every Sunday morning at 10:30 a.m. Join us there, where we live stream and talk about the week's books. Not like this. We actually review them. Horizon Zero Dawn number 2, based on the video game. And that's got 4 different covers. I've never played this game, so I can't really speak to it. And this one by Peach Momoko. Momoko? They're all really nice covers. Inkblot number 1 from Emma Kubert, granddaughter of Joe Kubert. And Rusty Glad. I don't know what it is, but it's got a kitten. Oh, look at that. Damn it. That's adorable. What is this? I don't know. It's fantasy, and it's got a cat. A magic cat, it looks like. That tickles me. That's adorable. Noel, you're King of Nowhere number 5. Oh, and Marvel Zombies Resurrection. Who's Johnson? Oh, Philip Kennedy Johnson with art by Leonard Kirk. Part 1 of 4. The Marvel Zombies are back. Boogada, 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 boogada. I'll be curious to see how this ties in with regular continuity. Oh, and there's 2 covers of this one. Is Inkblot a #1 issue? It sure is. #1. Hi, Ben, by the way. Hello. Oh, speaking of Ben, tonight is book club. So tonight at 8 o'clock, we're going to be talking about Saga Volume 1. It's the first 6 issues of the book. It's wonderful. Join us at 8 o'clock p.m. If you go to YouTube. If you go to Facebook, there's a Facebook group called JD's Hero Complex Book Club. You can join the group. That's where we vote on what movie and what book we're going to be talking about that week. And that's where I post the Zoom link. So yeah. Can you have Inkblot? Yes, you can. Where's my Post-its. And a pen. Inkblot. Ben D. Hi, JD. Sorry, where are my manners? Oh, it's all right, buddy. Yeah, Ben Diano. Can't you read? Oh, so anyway, Marvel Zombies Resurrection. The other cover is awesome. I love this cover. This is so cute. I don't know who the artist is. Variant cover, Ryan Gonzalez, Jay Leston, Stephanie Hans, Peach Momoko, Logan Lubera, Patch Zurcher. I'm looking for a signature just because I want to find more work from this person. It's really cute. Look, there's even the little chip, the chipmunk. That cover for zombies is great. They're food. All right, so Marvel Zombies. Monstrous #30. Ooh, spooky. Anything with a lot of eyeballs. Too many eyeballs. Spooky. There's another new #1 from Zach Thompson and Jen Hickman from Aftershock called Lonely Receiver. This is another great cover. Are you ready? I'm going to show it to you. Also spooky. Yeah, that's great. All right. New Mutants #12. Docs, Mutants, Menace Media. Uh-oh. Lonely Receiver for me, please. I think it looks fascinating. Did you Google the description or just the cover looks fascinating? So the Orville, the TV show, has a comic book. Launch Day, Part 1 of 2. I have seen exactly 1 episode of the Orville, and I did not stick with it. But I'm told that it's very, very, very good. The show. Pretty Violent, #9. A lot of cartoon violence in this one. Google the description and the cover looks dope. What's the description? What is Lonely Receiver about? Ravencroft #4, which is a Marvel horror book. I guess that's Werewolf by Night and Misty Night. Werewolf by Misty Knight. Ooh, spooky. Sea of Stars, number 6, by Jason Aaron and Dennis Hallam and Stephen Green and Rico Renzi. This is an all-ages book from Jason Aaron, your favorite writer of like 7 Years of the Thor book, which was awesome, and Scalped, and some other things that I've forgotten. Ghost Rider, Immortal Hulk. No, not Immortal Hulk. It wasn't the Incredible Hulk. Maybe it was Incredible. Anyway, he's got an all-ages book. All-ages sort of like sci-fi fantasy. And sex criminals, one shot, Sexual Gary. So creepy. What are Sexual Gary's top 69 breakfast treats? Sea of Stars is always so pretty, says Callie. Yeah, I only read the first issue so far. Jason Aaron is also very good. Yes, he is. There's 2 covers for Sexual Gary, and I can't show you the other one, but it's by Katie Shelley because it's not safe for work. Duh. He's currently doing the Avengers. Thank you. Yes, he is, which is also a bucket of fun. Oh my God, here we go. Noel found the description for Lonely Receiver. Katrin Vardy, a lonely video producer, buys an artificial intelligence partner that's meant to bond for life. After 10 years together, her holographic wife suddenly disconnects without a warning. The breakup drives Katrin to the point of near insanity. She's alone for the first time in years and reeling from a loss she can't comprehend. Set in the new future, drenched in pastels and sunshine, Lonely Receiver is a horror/breakup story in 5 parts, written by Zach Thompson. The first arc of Sea of Stars, and it's super... Oh, you read the first arc of Sea of Stars, and it's super cute. 2 different writers/stories that converge. Synergy. Oh. I didn't read you the end of the... For mature readers, duh. But that doesn't mean it's not tasteful, okay? Miles Morales, Spider-Man number 18. Part of the Outlawed event. It's a very, very mini event. It's barely an event. But it's, from Champions, Ms. Marvel, Miles Morales, Spider-Man. I think it's going to rope in the Power Pack and maybe the New Warriors. That's the Outlawed. So basically, there's a big event that happens where one of the teenagers messes up and people get hurt. So then they decide that teenagers with superpowers are outlawed. And that's sort of what's it called? Like the elevator pitch. Finger webs. Synergy. My phone didn't alert me. How much did I miss? About 34 minutes. Hi, Anthony D. How's it going, buddy? 2 different covers for Miles Morales Spider-Man. The regular cover and this cover where they're having a birthday party for Marvel. And you should have seen it. Boy, howdy. There were a bunch of people. So I guess one of Newsarama or Comic Book Resources or whatever, one of those sites, posted it like, oh, a celebration for Marvel's birthday. Isn't this cute? Just showing you an alternate cover. And so many people were so upset because they're all these SJW characters and characters of color, and they're not the real Marvel characters, and how dare they? It's a variant cover, y'all. Relax. They're eating cake. Just let them eat cake. Wow, Lonely Receiver sounds awesome. Can I also add that to my bin? Yes, Ben. I will add that to your bin. That's both my copies. They're gone. You got them. How dare you? All right. Transformers 1984 Secrets and Lies. It's a prequel to the original Transformer series from Marvel, which I used to read when I was a little baby boy. Oh, there's Ultra Magnus. Classic. And then, if that wasn't enough, relax. Oh, it's also a teen book with teen characters. Relax. Exactly. So there's another Transformers book. Transformers My Little Pony #2. Friendship in Disguise. Grimlock. Look how cute. Usagi Yojimbo #12. The Return, Part 2 of 4 by Stan Sakai. If you haven't tried it, you should give Usagi Yojimbo a shot. They've been recoloring the old classic stuff, and then Stan Sakai has been putting out new Usagi series, which is also colored. And then Noel will be very happy from Boom Studios. We Only Find Them When They're Dead by Al Ewing and Simone DeMeo. I don't know what this is, but I love this cover. Oh, and look at this art. Woo! Look at this art. Hot diggity. I also am a sucker for a big splash title page. Feels very cinematic. How cool is that? Yeah, motherfudger. I don't know what this book is about, and it doesn't tell me. No, what's the book about? Oh, and there's 2 different covers. There's that one. And this one. Yes, I've been waiting for We Only Find Them When They're Dead. Excited to read it, says Brian Wing. Oh, hi, Brian Wing. Wolverine #5. Another great cover. It's awesome. That's real cool. Love Al Ewing. Can I try out We Only Find Them When They're Dead for Ben Dieno? Yes. Heck yeah, bruh. Burp. Oh, and so there's a variant cover for the Wolverine book by, oh, who's it by? Cody's favorite, one of his favorite artists. Doesn't say. But anyway, you may have seen them online. It's basically Heroes at Home. So because of the COVID thing, they've been drawing covers with superheroes being bored at home. Pretty cute. Noel says, for fans of decorum and Something is Killing the Children comes a new sci-fi epic from Al Ewing on the verge of space where humanity is harvesting the corpses of giant alien gods to survive. No one has ever seen a living god, but Captain Malik is obsessed with being the first. Captain Malik and the crew of the Vihan 2 harvest the only resources that matter from the giant corpses of alien gods found on the edge of human space. Oh, and then it cuts off. I don't know if that's the end or not, but yeah, just let me make your pull list. Ramos, Gurihiru, yeah, right? Isn't that Gurihiru? Gurihuru. Honestly, it sounds like I would be completely fine with this. Yeah. Oh, also, Godzilla the Half Century War hardcover collection is finally out. So basically, from my understanding, this is a tale of a man who has lived through all of the Godzilla movies, all of his rampages. And so it spans decades of this guy living through Godzilla rampages. Yeah, James Stocco. I got 3 of those big boys. Let's see what else. What else? If you know me, you know I'm a big horror movie fan, and I try to keep a smattering of horror-related stuff in my shop. And I'm very excited for Trivial Pursuit Horror Ultimate Edition, 1800 questions. And the little pieces are, let's see, there's paranormal, monster, gore / disturbing, psychological, comedy, and slasher. And I'm trying to think, 6 oversized horror icon wedge holders. I'm trying to see what the actual names of the pieces are, but I can't. It's a secret. But I wish I had someone to play this with. I wonder if we'll crack it open. I got 2 of them, so I got one for me. And maybe we'll do something on the podcast. Maybe I'll get the Cannibal Horrorcast back together, and maybe we could play. Also got another little cool thing from Harry Potter. The Harry Potter Quidditch at Hogwarts Players Kit. So it's got 4 iron-on badges, 10 deluxe Quidditch All-Stars trading cards, a Firebolt broom pen, and an interactive book on Quidditch, including activities, journal pages, full-color photography, and more. Nice little hardcover book. Pretty cute. A little. Ah, there we go. I was like, where's the pen? Where's the pen part? Boop. Boop. And got some trade paperbacks. There's a spooky horror series from Image called Ice Cream Man, which I think owes a lot to Pennywise, the dancing clown from It. Ice Cream Man is back. See here 4 more strange and sad stories of the horror-adjacent anthology series. See here a tetrad of atypical tales, a suppurating superhero satire, a lamentation of lost memory, a field guide for being a ghost, a rotten retelling of your favorite children's stories. See here other confections too. Amazing Spider-Man by Nick Spencer, Volume 8 is out, titled Threats and Menaces. Does this have the... Yeah, it does. There's a 2-parter in here where it gives the origin of Gog. This big guy. And it's real cute. It's real friggin' cute. Ice cream, not the book, just a confectionery treat. I love ice cream. So, speaking of the Cannibal Horror Cast, one of my co-hosts on that podcast, also previous co-host of the Spoiler Alert podcast with me, M.L. Miller, his new trade paperback, Grave Trancers, is out from Black Mask Studios. A wild, trippy, uncompromising exercise in grueling and gory horror, boosted by interesting characters, a unique central concept, and disturbing imagery. Like Edgar Allan Poe on an acid trip, Grave Trancers will shock you to your core, intoxicating. So yeah. It's from my buddy, Mark_L_Miller. Immortal Hulk #7, titled Hulk is Hulk. Can't argue with that. Hulk is Hulk. What else? Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtles Reborn Volume 1, From the Ashes. I like this cover. It's cover treatment. Welcome to the new world of TMNT. After the cataclysmic events of City at War, the Turtles find New York City drastically changed. New factions and enemies are on the rise and allies are in short supply. They discover that in order to survive, they will need to work together like never before. But when they find themselves separated, Old Hob decides to fill the power vacuum with some very unusual mutants. By Sophie Campbell, who I like very much. Daredevil Elektra, Love and War by Frank Miller and Bill Sienkiewicz. This is the classic 1980s comics by Miller and Sienkiewicz. Two visionary creators combine their talents with spectacular results. It collects Marvel graphic novel Daredevil Love and War and Elektra Assassin issues 1 through 8, written by Miller and illustrated by Sienkiewicz. Explicit content. Beware. Everyone read that TMNT, says Noel. That's the Sophie Campbell stuff, just about family and grief. And Brian Wing says, waiting for The Last Ronin. Yeah. Everyone's excited for Last Ronin. I'm curious. I got so many subscribers for that. I was very surprised. I get like one Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtle subscriber, but for The Last Ronin, I've got like 10. Which is aces. Oh, Jesus. All right, so J. Michael Straczynski's Amazing Spider-Man Run Omnibus Volume 2. Look how big that is. And there's two different covers, one by Joe Quesada and one by Ron Garney, where he's in the black outfit. And then I believe this is the end of the J. Michael Straczynski Spider-Man stuff. Yeah, one more day. So yeah, it's got all of these issues in there. That's a big baby boy. Oh my God. They sent me a sneak preview of a comic called Hollywood Trash. Which I've never heard of. And then on the back, a sneak preview of Villainous, both from a publisher called Mad Cave. I don't know anything about these books. There's a new anthology out called Be Gay, Do Comics. Look how cute that is. I love the style and the colors. Oh my gosh. Oh, bye, Ben Dieno. The dream of a queer separatist town, the life of a gay Jewish Nazi fighter, the gender reveal party that tears reality apart. These are just some of the comics you'll find in this massive queer comics anthology from The Nib. Be Gay, Do Comics is filled with dozens of comics about LGBTQIA plus experiences, ranging from personal stories to queer history to cutting satire about pronoun panic and brands desperate to co-opt pride. This looks cute. Did that say La Fuente? It did say La Fuente. La Fuente. This says sneak preview, advanced reader copy, not the final product. I don't think this is the same La Fuente. Yeah, the colorist is Joanna La Fuente. Villainous follows Reptili, one of the newest superpowered people to join the coalition of heroes through their sidekick program as she navigates the dizzying world of superheroes. Working with her idols should be a dream come true, but when she learns too much about her heroes, Tilly's dream quickly turns into a nightmare. As she learns more about the sordid history of the COH, Tilly has to make a choice. Get in line and stand with her heroes, or take a stand and risk becoming something more villainous. Heartbreaks. Sorry, bud. It is not David LaFuente. Oh, for the love of Pete, get in the... There we go. Boop. All right, so Be Gay Do Comics, bunch of posters that they sent me, and the Overstreet comic book guide, price guide, with a cover by Todd McFarlane, which I love Todd McFarlane, but this I just have to ask. Why is Spider-Man hanging on 3 millimeters of webbing? Why did he shoot all that webbing to hang from that much webbing? He sticks. He could just be sticking to the underside of the gargoyle. Why is there webbing? I feel like he did the sketch and then just didn't. It's just like, I guess I'll put webbing in there. I don't know. So strange. But other than that, it's real cool. I think it's great. But yeah, the webbing thing. I saw this a couple months ago when he first did it, and I was like, what's up with the... Why are you hanging on that much webbing? That doesn't make any sense. All right. We're wrapping it up soon, folks. For posters, a lot of people are very excited about Teen Titans Beast Boy by Cami Garcia and Gabriel Piccolo. That's the team behind the Raven YA graphic novel. Because Todd McFarlane loves to draw webbing. He loves to draw, he does. And he draws the best webbing I've ever seen. He is, without a doubt, a #1 king of New York when it comes to drawing Spider-Man's webbing. But that didn't make any sense, that drawing. Is that a gargoyle or a live game? I mean, it's on the side of a building. But yeah, it's real brown. All right, so yeah, the Beast Boy. And I got a bunch of copies of that. And I got a little golden book of Miles Morales for the little ones. Very, very cute. I'm Miles Morales. I used to have a normal, ordinary life. I lived with my family, I went to school, and I did a lot of homework. That was until I was bitten by a weird spider. The end. It's one page. That's it. That's all you get. Superhero Girls, based on the hit animated series Midterms. Dun, dun, dun. Again, very cute for the little ones. And let's see, there's a manga called Haikyuu, which is about volleyball. I know a lot of people who really like this. And I think to myself, would I like it? I don't care about volleyball, but I don't think you have to like volleyball to like the book. I found that out by watching Friday Night Lights. I do not care about sports, but I loved Friday Night Lights, the TV show. Was it Clear Eyes, Full Hearts? I almost bought some of the swag. I like that show so much that I think I went on to, like, was it CBS.com or something? And they had the team hats and jerseys and stuff. And I almost bought like a fake sports hat to a fictional team. I'm such a dummy. I guess that's it. Is there anything else? Oh, I'll show you something else. Hold on. I got in some vinyl. The Black Panther score from the film from Mondo, with original artwork by Martin Anson. Marvel Studios' Black Panther. Can't lose. Nice, Anthony Drago. Well done. Oh, I have some of your books have come in, Anthony. You've sent me some orders, and some of those have started trickling in. So I don't know if you want me to send them out monthly or wait until it's a certain price point. However you want to do it, let me know. And then I also got another Mondo vinyl release, Castlevania 2, Simon's Quest. I want to say this is art by Eric Powell of The Goon. Yep, featuring original artwork by Eric Powell. Available for the first time ever on vinyl. So yeah, if you want some dope-ass vinyl for your record players, I got some. Is she really going out with him? 'Cause if my eyes don't deceive me, there's something going on. All right. That's it. That's the new stuff. Well, that's the new stuff that I have. Because don't forget, DC only sent me half of my books, even though they were just sitting there, ready to go. Because of the way their system works. We'll see what happens when the other half of books get here. Curious when that's going to be. But we're not about negativity here. We're about positivity. And I am positive that we're going to have a great time tonight at 8 o'clock, book club, where we're going to talk about Saga Volume 1. Join us on the Facebook group, JD's Hero Complex Book Club. It's pretty simple. And that's where we vote on the books and the movies that we do. Every Tuesday night at 8 o'clock, we're doing something. It's either a movie or a book. Tonight is Saga Volume 1. Next Tuesday at 8 o'clock will be a movie called Spring Break, starring Andy Samberg from The Lonely Island, who I like very much. I'm a big Lonely Island fan. Went and saw him live. It was great. And what else? Join us Sunday at 10:30 a.m. where, bless me, oh goodness, where we will do the Cult Pop podcast on the Cult Pop YouTube channel. And also streaming live on Facebook and Twitch. On Twitch, it's at JD's. I think it's at J Destructo. I have to change it. I have to figure out how to change it to Cult Pop. So yeah, 8:30. We're going to be reviewing this week's books, And, oh, Palm Springs. What did I say? Did I not say Palm Springs? That's embarrassing. What did I say? So yeah. Oh, I'm so nervous. What did I say? My brain ain't good. So anyway, yeah. This Sunday at 10:30 a.m. join us. Noel and I both do Thunder Rounds, which are 60-second reviews on the YouTube channel. If you just look for Cult Pop YouTube, like and subscribe and share and do all that good stuff. So thank you so much for joining me and hanging out. Action Figure Expert, take it easy, Mr. JD. Be safe. I will try my best. Thank you so much. And I guess that's it. If there's anything in this stream that I showed you that you want, hit me up so I can give it to you. I would like to sell you things. That would be great. I said spring break. Stupid. Yeah, the movie is Palm Springs, Tuesday night, 8 p.m. We will see you there. Or we'll see you square. That phrase doesn't make sense. I messed it up. Bye! It's the longest goodbye I've ever had.